could be Onion.
could be anyone.
Up, Scatterblast onto Ace. Yuragi's here though. The cookie set up. Boundless Strike. Sunstrike's coming as well. And Ace, one right click away, and Yuragi takes it. On the other side, double kill for Gaming Gladiators off of the Invis rune from Dyrachyo. But gonna get punished to a degree. Ace will fall.
Nothing comes for free. So the fact that you take it away from them is almost as valuable as getting it yourself.
Oh boy, Boundless Strike. Yeah, the Aegis could have been on him, but instead he would have died twice in this scenario, I would assume. Although, you can see Gaiman starting to pincer in a bit. The Avatos onto 3, Misha very low, nice Firestorm from Ace as Yuragi kind of separated from his team, attempting to TP out, and he will be able to TP successfully, just barely out. The Aegis was consumed.
Yeah, that's pretty good, bro. G, you're happy with that.
Why are you laughing? Isn't that the best part of that? It's so good.
I mean, it's half a second, right?
Boom. He gets initiated on by Amar, who pops his newly picked up BKB, continuing to bash away as the Wraith Pact is placed. The Global Silence is not really going to dissuade OG from continuing any further. And Taiga, he's going to get the backup of the rest of his team now. Now the focus is entirely on Ace, and the Mortimer's Kisses are going to be enough. Double kill for BZM off the back foot of this. 3 dead for Gaiman as they are punished severely for entering OG's jungle. Roche is already approaching the half HP mark. See if Gaiman can try to contest this, because this could be a turning point for them in this game, no doubt about it. They're going to run right into Misha. Roche is abandoned temporarily, but Ace is caught out. Yuragi gets off his ultimate, but he's taking heavy damage, has to pop the BKB, and now everybody tries to reset as the Global Silence comes in. Kind of resets this fight to a degree as Boom gets the Avatos onto Misha. It's going to be close on this kill. Finally finds it. That's just the first death in this engagement. As you can see, Amar going to town on a BKB SF through the song. And he's going to find that kill relatively easily, but he's going to be traded as a double kill for Celery of all heroes. And it turns into a 3 for 2. BZM has to ghost walk away. Yuragi's still fine and healthy. The rest of Gaiman might have to reset a bit as 2 cores have died. Really, the trade is for 2 supports as BZM nets the double kill thanks to that Sunstrike.
OG aren't interested in defending bottom anyway, in which case, you know, power to you. You can, one of the luxuries of having this Underlord is that you can send him top lane and he can connect with your team bottom with Fiend's Gate, kind of Dawnbreaker-esque gameplay that this hero can pull off. So they're not even too worried about ending up trading towers, but they should be worried about Ace's life potentially trying to bait out a BKB here. Now he doesn't have the mana for it.
Yeah, TPs are coming, but he's done.
Amar.
TPs matter not. Wukong's command use from Yuragi. I guess that's going to be used to ward off the rest of Gaiman that were potentially coming.
Time.
Indeed.
Here we go.
Less than a minute left on the Aegis, so see how OG want to try to approach this.
Do they have any offensive
we have a Boundless Strike, and look at the damage! The Aegis is just gone like that. Now the Wukong's command into the Meteor, and Dyrachyo dies a second time in the blink of an eye. Ace has to BKB Fiend's Gate away, and the rest of Gaiman have to ditch. Celery doesn't have that opportunity, and it looks like Tofu's TP gets canceled as well, so 3 dead as OG just on another level here.
Mars interested in buying back for that unless OG do get a very clean setup once again, but maybe they're going to just try to defend it the aggressive way. They're pushing top, and
he's initiated on, the sheep stick is there, and he is deleted.
They can actually force them back here. They can defend their tier 2 tower mid by pushing top. The OG have, or Gaming Gladiators have to come back here. They're sending back the Underlord for now.
Tower. Forge Spirits won't be able to finish it off, although Boom, he's going to get ensnared, and you can see Gaiman have already TP'd a couple heroes, so they don't have that many in numbers. Boundless Strike connects as well. Dyrachyo has to Requiem to try to zone away the rest of OG, but there's the Sheep Stick and the Meteor with the Mortimer's Kisses. So much fire destroying the Stone Man as BZM able to get his BKB off, but you can see the song being used, and now they're just going to focus down the BKB targets for the time being. So 2 dead in favor of OG with the Wukong's command. Boundless Strike onto 2, and Gaiman are getting destroyed.
Oh, so clean. What an insane fight from OG. Everything landing perfectly.
Man.
Great spellcasting scenery. The way they set up that kill on Tiny and to take advantage of him not
lanes, if not more. And again, when Shadowfiend's back, he's going to have half the soul, so won't be as powerful as he could be. Scotty now picked up by Yuragi. That's 2 lanes. And now trying to go for the Megas. Boom. He's going to get initiated on mid-tree volley, and look how fast he dies again. Scatterblast finishes him off. He does have buyback this time, though. But at this point, it's going to be mega creeps. As Gaiman, they're just getting zoned out by BZM, who has the delicious meatball surprise with that refresher. And the global silence is there.
Can't play. Like, he's literally just
He just dies on the outskirts as the rest of Gaiman are stuck in their freaking fountain right now. Good lord. OG, I think it's just the range racks on the top to be able to get those mega creeps as Yuragi pops the BKB. Boom, with a pretty good tree volley, but not enough damage at this stage of the game. And they're going to be able to finish off, and that's a dieback for Mr. Boom himself. And it looks like game one as GG's come out, go to OG in extremely convincing fashion. And I know we came in thinking OG would be the favorites coming in, and they're showing why here. They're able to play greedy with double Midas. Tons of damage as this support disruptor.
Get Ace's CS line here. 13 denies.
We got the ensnare. Sunstrike to come, and that's enough. BZM, that's going to help him in the mid lane.
Yeah, it's going to give Yuragi a bit of Yuragi. He's going to find Ace here. Could ensnare Sunstrike this.
Yep, they're going to attempt to.
Oh, nice block on the arrow.
They're not going to connect, but they still have so much damage to work with, and Ace drops to BZM. It's the second time this game.
Might want to burn it top. Like, I think you really...
To get that tier 3?
Yeah, I think you take the risk here. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, the initiation onto Ace. He's dead right off the bat. Does have the buyback. I'm not sure if he wants to expend it, though. X into the Torrent. There's the big Requiem to follow, but doesn't really connect on much. Taiga does go down to the right click, but that's still a support for your off lane. Epicenter from Amar. Sunstrike to follow. Trying to take out the support on the Disruptor. They're going to get the Undying first, though. Static Storm not on a whole lot as Dyrachyo pops the BKB, trying to stand his ground. He gets a double kill for himself now, but the BKB has run out. The song connects along with the Ice Path. That's life number 1. Torrent to try to slow this down, but Dyrachyo looks to be completely surrounded, and he's going to be brought down by OG. Tofu somehow lives, despite basically being the one initiated on his boom. He's going to get tornadoed. Now blocked up by BZM. Doesn't look like they have.
Goes the way of Gaming Gladiators. They have another good moment of opportunity. Gonna find Celery here.
Yeah, Burrow, and all the setup in the world for the old Sunstrike.
I don't think it gets much hotter than that in the Dota universe. You got Macro Pirate and Sunstruck at the same time. That's...
Well,
I love the
conversation a little bit later. Is Dyrachyo, Requiem coming? Not able to dodge with the mirror image, but it's like the Naga will get away anyway. Well, at half HP is the Big Light Shadow, keeping cover. Nice Burrow Strike onto 2 from Amar. Epicenter to follow. Sunstrike as well, and Ace is dead again. And only Dyrachyo and Boom left. The ensnare keeps the Shadow Fiend in place, and it's looking like the death of him as well. The meatball surprise brings him to his knees. They're ready for this potential fight here. And Roche has begun. They're going to pop the drums. They really want to get this quickly, but OG are here. Sunstrike's going to give him some vision. There's the Burrow Strike Epicenter as well. Into the Ice Path and Macro Pyre. Massive damage being applied. Finally, the BKBs come out. Dyrachyo with a massive Requiem for himself. He's just going for the Roche, but he's going to get Yules. BZM takes the Aegis. OG gets the Roche as well. And now they're going to try to turn this around onto Dyrachyo with no BKB anymore. Massive fight for OG. And the Ice Pad clips Ace, who has to BKB TP. He'll be fine, but OG winning this fight and getting something like that. But we're going to see a smoke from both sides. They're going to collide immediately. Burrow Strike onto 2. Undying deleted. Ace and Boom able to get off their BKBs, though, in mass for the entirety of Gaming Gladiators. In fact, now they might have to back off as Ace able to get the correct Naga Siren with the Roar. But this is all in a defensive measure. Gaiman on the run. Dyrachyo trying to Satanic back up to a healthy amount. It's a good amount of damage, but Ace is dead, and now the Ice Path connects. And this is looking very, very bad for Gaiman as they lose their Shadow Fiend as well. And the song just to cancel any potential TPs. Tofu spills 3 for 1. The area, yeah, the dual breath. An idea that this is here.
Forge Spirit's really important there, actually, giving him some much needed information.
Amar, the Tombstone comes out, so that cancels the Blink Dagger, but here's the song just to kill Tombstone. See if they can turn this around on top. The Ice Path connects onto Celery. Dyrachyo gets off the Requiem as well, but it doesn't really connect on much. Ace gets the blink up with a nice double burrow from Amar. Inside this kinetic field are two members of OG. They find the first support, so 1-for-1 to start. Buybacks galore, though, as Dyrachyo trying to right-click his way out of this, but he is not doing anything, it feels like. The Death Requiem comes out. Ace and the rest of Gaimin on the run. Epicenter, Amar, all right, blinks to the high ground. On the other side of the ice wall, and it looks like this is going to be the death of Boom at the very least. OG trying to clean up even more as Ace on the high ground, being slow to a crawl and being brought down again. And OG, plenty of time for OG to try to finish this right here, right now. The Burrow Strike onto the Disruptor. Does have buyback, though. Cellar is going to be spotted in the trees. Tornado not going to connect. Along with the Sunstrike as well. Looks like he'll make it back into the fountain as the song being used to control them.
That's
Ice Path. Nope, BKB from Dyrachyo, but if you have to use that next to your fountain, that's probably good news for OG. Glimpse back on a Taiga, but the Mega Creeps have come. The zoning is successful. Trying to focus down another beautiful Burrow Strike from Amar. Ice Path to follow the Dyrachyo with the Requiem from a good distance here, but they're really just working on the illusions. That's what's taking so long. And again, OG 4 minutes on the Aegis. Now we have to definitely blast the 6 meteors come out, burning them in their own fountain. Epicenter to follow. Gaming Gladiators will fall as OG will move on. Ace, the last remaining member of Gaming, but he's going to die inside the fountain as GGs are called. So Gaming Gladiators, a great year overall, but eliminated here at TI 11. And OG will move on.
Yeah.